Hey guys, so I went ahead and coined a few of the, what are we calling this, the executioner, the executor, something like that, I don't know. I coined the new destroyer, and I coined the new guns, and I coined the new specials onto it. I haven't sniped in a while, so feel free to judge my sniping, just know that I don't claim to be a sniping pro. I know the concept, but I haven't sniped since, God, it's been a good, definitely close to a year since I actually got my current sniping fleet that I still have from the old days is Mark IV Tridents. So if that says anything, I never really invested too much time into medals in general. I focus more on fleets. I love fleets, but the ability to use this destroyer might actually make me consider sniping a little more. I used to be pretty good at it back in the day, but I just, bases have changed so much, my fleets have changed so much, fleet doctrines changed so much that I stopped sniping. There's just little things that I don't remember about it, or that I just don't do anymore. But yeah, so this one was a totally random base hit that I was just kind of like, whatever. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try the new weapon out. I was really just doing it to see more so how much actual damage it does to something, and obviously, like I said, bases have changed a lot. Back in the old days, you'd have been able to rush a bridge easy with this gun, but it's not really something you can do anymore. Not only that, these ships aren't made for sniping. I mean, obviously the destroyers are, but they're still Mark 1. The Mark 6 Punishers, don't let them fool you. They're fitted the same way Mark 3s are. There's not not a whole lot that goes on to them. In terms of, I pulled them off my fleet versus fleet fit, or my fleet that I have set up with Punishers in it, and I just put them on this fleet because I needed a decoy, and Punishers are the best decoy that I have. Even probably regardless, Punishers are they're good tanky ships. So yeah, that was really just thinking around that first hit. The second hit, I probably should have went for someone else, was what I got told later, but my bad, oops. So yeah, this one I do a lot better on though. I do go ahead and 3-star this guy. I focus a little bit more on what I'm doing. But I really like the new gun. You guys may have saw it in the last hit. You'll definitely see in this hit. So what this gun does, they call it a shatter driver. What it actually does is when it hits a target, watch it right here, it creates a burst-like projectile that comes out the back. And you couldn't really, there you go, so there you see it. So once it hits something else, it obviously stops, but it sends more projectiles through the back. So that's kind of cool. It definitely expands your range just a little bit, which isn't really that, I mean, yeah, it has implications, but really the big thing for this gun is going to be that it allows you to hit a turret and hit the turrets behind it. So like here where you see these 5 turrets on the right, I can hit the 2 turrets in front and damage the 2 turrets in back, and then when the 2 turrets in front blow, the 2 turrets in back are already extremely damaged. So again, I still have a lot to learn in basing. I have a lot to relearn in basing. I should pick it up fairly easily and fairly quickly again. And this fleet really isn't that hard on the repair time. Each of those destroyers currently as is has still under 2 hours of repair, so that's 8 hours right there, and then I think I'm looking at another 6 hours on the Punishers. So there's, it's a lot of repair time still, but it isn't, it's a little better than just pun rushing everything, and I get to feel like I'm using skill in what I'm doing. So yeah, really, I just wanted to post this to kind of just play around with it, show everyone how this weapon works. It is kind of cool. You get probably about 56 to 5700 range out of it, truly, if you're hitting targets behind what you're aiming at. But that's obviously you're not going to be able to shoot before 50, well, it's not 5600 or 5200, it's going to be more like, 7600? 7,800, I think. Am I doing my math right? 7,800 meters. It's really far. I mean, not like we see distances in this game. But as far as the event itself goes, since we got a few minutes, just kind of talk about it and let you guys see this gun doing its thing and these destroyers just looking cool. And me being a horrible sniper pilot, I enjoyed the event. I didn't snipe nearly as much as I thought I would, but I did find that hitting the 70s was actually a lot more lucrative than the 80s. I could hit more 70s. I could hit an 80 and get 750K, but I could hit 2 to 3 times more 70s, 2, 3, maybe 4 70s for the amount of damage that I took from an 80 and get over $1 million. So that's what I was doing. That's how I finished the event. It takes longer that way, so, but if you're a moderate coiner, you coin like $20 during an event, that's probably what I would suggest doing. Hit the 70s, using the strategy that I showed. I think I was taking maybe 10% per hit. But all in all, it was a fun event. I think this event was a little better than some of the last ones we've had, like the barrage hives. Who wants to hit the barrage hives? They literally, the only reason anyone hit them at the time was because they were offering blueprint pieces or they offered the most points. I don't think I've seen anyone hit the barrage hives at all this event unless they accidentally got tagged by one. That sucks for them, because it's not like you even have to actually hit them. They're just a giant waste of time. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are having a good event. I definitely did. I enjoyed it, and now I'm having fun. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Expect probably a few combat videos this weekend. I may post more fights, so we'll see. Have a good one, guys.